Welcome to the Temple of Lapis Lazuli. For this present day, Saturday is the frequency of Saturn, the 8, the infinity symbol, the cycle of life. What we put out, we receive back in return. Saturn is about discipline, order, structure, karma, our lessons. Saturn is known to be the great teacher. That's the tough love energy. Saturn rules the zodiac signs of Capricorn and Aquarius. On this Gregorian calendar, it's the 12th month, the 21st day, and the 2024th year. That is the 41. It adds up to 41. And that reduces down to 5. Let me see what this 41 is. An African goddess rising. I think that may be. It's not Yang. It is. Oh, wow. Inko Sanzana, the goddess of celestial alignment. This is. Wow. This is most definitely in alignment. From the Zulu tribe in South Africa. She's in the temple of the high priestesses, the occult, the knowing, the subconscious, the tapping into the unseen, connecting with the divine consciousness, a higher consciousness. She's in the element of water. She is the healer of healers and the teacher of teachers, whose love for humanity makes the corn grow. She dwells in foamy waters, but is known as the heavenly princess. As above, so below, is celestial alignment. And that is what this frequency is about today, with this being the winter solstice. Now, her guidance is your natural path, is to be in alignment with your own divinity. No one can take from you what they didn't give you. Her embodiment, how do you want to feel? You think often about what you want, but Goddess energy speaks to us in feelings. Celestial alignment is being in sync with the energetic feeling, the frequency of the sacred. Everything that you desire is in that frequency. Match it with your feelings. That is the energy of God, Goddess. Her declaration is, I am always being guided in the right direction. This is Cancerian energy for me. Okay. And being the element of water, the Cancer is the I feel sign. That's their superpower. Okay. Which I have Cancer predominantly in my natal. However, wow. So the 41, I had to read that because it's just so in alignment with this, this frequency that we're in right now, this present moment, on this present day, in this present time. So 41 reduces down to 5. 5 is the Hierophant. That is the sacred teacher, okay? Passing the sacred teachings down, okay? The Akashic records, tap into your Akashic records, okay? Also 5 is Mercury energy. Okay, so that's communication, that's teaching, that's speaking, that's healing, that's transportation. Okay. 5 is about change. Okay. In the African goddess rising oracle, 5 is the goddess of radical change. In Booyah Nihanda, she is in the temple of ancestors. Okay, the element of air. So connecting with the ancestors. Okay. Connecting with your ancestors. Now, that 12, 21, 12th month, and the 21st day, that is that reflection energy. That's the mirror energy. Okay. And air is the same as their ancestor. Okay. That's a maximum law about airs. So with that reducing down to a 6, that is the lover's card in total, and also the divine lineage, Sarah Wa Kali, in the African goddess rising. So that 6 is about security, about harmony, and that's exactly what will be brought to you when you connect with your divine lineage, when you connect with your ancestors. Okay, when you tap into those sacred teachings, that 1 being the sun, divine masculine, and that 2 being the moon, divine feminine, that is the 1 and the 1, the divine coming together as divine oneness, which is 1. So harmonizing with the inner masculine and feminine. The winter solstice is known to be the longest night and the shortest day. Hibernal solstice. Okay, so during this time, it's a time for rest. It's a time of pausing. It's a time of reflecting. Okay, and planning in this winter season. Hibernating. I'm getting the hanged one energy in the tarot. The winter solstice is the central sun. It is when the veil is thin, okay, between the seen and the unseen. That's the high priestess, the Hierophant energy, the moon energy. Okay. This is a time to elevate your divine consciousness. Okay. Connect with, tap into your divinity. Okay. And that's how you tap into divine intelligence for a profound change with that number 5, a profound shift. I'm also picking up with that Nana Buluku, the goddess of seasons. She's a number 1. She's at the crossroads. Okay. In the African goddess rising oracle, she's an illumination card. She's one of 2 of the threshold guardians. Okay. Now, these are the guardians that are protective in their guiding guardian goddesses at the crossroads of our lives. Okay. And their color frequency is iridescent gold. Okay, so they show up when we need to make vital choices in our lives. So this frequency is very important. Okay, it's a time to raise a vibration to align with that cosmic frequency, and this is a portal that facilitates the cosmic shift. So pause, release, reset, set intentions, and give thanks. Okay, that's what the winter solstice, means to me. So this is also Capricorn season. We're on that cusp of Sagittarius and Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn, the princess. Okay, the goat, the sign of material wealth, but through integrity, order, discipline, and hard work. Because I say Saturn rules Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn is a part of that cardinal cross that the sister. Okay, so this is going to lead me into to her teachings, because this is profound. The sister Mara, um, the elder sister Myra, she speaks about the crosses. Okay, the cardinal fixed immutable crosses. So Cap is in the cardinal cross, which that's the activation of the new royal agenda. Okay, so is Capricorn with Cancer, that's the Queen Mother. Moon, Capricorn is the princess. Saturn, and then Aries is the prince. Mars, Libra is the king. Mercury. So that's the royal lineage. That cardinal cross. Okay, and okay, I'm gonna have to get out my notes on this when I'm talking about these crosses, because I took notes when she was explaining this. And like I said, this is very profound, so I would love to get into it. But before I go farther into that, this is the Ten of Hearts day, which is the Ten of Cups in the Tarot. So the 10, 10, 10, that's the 1 and the 0. Okay, that's the new beginnings. That's after the 9, the endings. Okay, the ending of the cycle. Now we are at the 0 point, the 0 vantage point. Okay, where we have released, where we have severed. Okay, cut karmic cords, cleaned out what no longer served us and could not go with us into this new beginnings. Okay, so that's the 0. Okay, the point of nothing. All right, now you can build a more solid foundation from that point of nothing, with the 1 being the new beginnings, the 10. So anyway, the 10 of Hearts is about dealing with a lot of people. It's about community, okay, family. These could be, personal connections. The Hearts is dealing with the intuition. It's dealing with your emotions. It's dealing with the love, okay. So let's see what the book says about the 10 of Hearts. So the 10 of Hearts, this is success with groups of people or the public, large gatherings of people, a wedding. So the basic meaning means 10 hearts. Hearts represent people. So this card speaks about activities involving large numbers of people that you have a love connection with. It is a sort of like the Ten of Clubs, but it will deal more with family, circles of friends, or with the audiences of musicians, artists, and other performers. In its highest manifestation, the Ten of Hearts bring much success with the public and groups of people. To get the most out of this card, plan your advertising and promotional campaign when it is present. At the very least, this card represents a social occasion, such as a party where you are well received and have a wonderful time. It can also represent a marriage or other large family gathering. So, in the Saturn period, since we are in the frequency of Saturn, if there are any difficulties present now, such as illness or other adversities, you have the power to overcome them. Help from friends is there if and when you need it. This card is a protective influence and a card of overcoming disappointments. Success in dealing with groups of people is also implied by this card. Through Though you may have to work harder to achieve it, your own popularity may in some way become a burden during this period. So it's about, finding a way to balance that out. So that hard work, because we know Capricorn is the hardest working sign in the zodiac, all right? And the most successful because of that hard work. But they most definitely have to keep, you know, be on the forefront of integrity and morals, okay, in order because of Saturn, okay? So that's that. Now let's get back to these crosses. Uh, I shade to the elder sister Myra. Sister Myra. Let me see. Let me find my notes on this. Let me find my notes. Okay? Because this is, you see, because this winter solstice also is a portal, and it's the crossroads. We're at a crossroads. Okay? We're going from the old to the new. Okay? The old rulership into the new rulership. So then now you say, what is the new rulership? Well, here we go. So, and this is my notes on one of her speaking. So, so, and I, speak of her often. I have yet to meet her, but whenever I come across her when she's speaking on YouTube, I most definitely tap in. Um, so she talks about this, always talks about the whole, okay, WHOLE. And I resonate with that, okay, because this holistic thing, and this is when I was learning tapology through, a teacher. And I remember spelling holistic with HOL, and he said, no, don't ever spell holistic that way because, the etymology of words we have to reconnect, reconnect with. And so he said, always spell it WHOL, okay, because that means a whole, okay, and nothing is missing in the whole, okay. Whenever there is a whole, HOLE, there is a missing piece, and that is far from the truth. So we always want to seek the whole in its whole capacity, WHOLE, okay? The completion, okay? So she talks a lot about that, about the whole. And not talking about half of the whole, talk about the whole of the whole. Both halves, okay? Because two halves we know equals a whole, right? So, yeah. So this is the crossover she spoke of. This is the spiritual half. Okay, the physical half, which was 180 degrees, because the whole is the 360 degrees sphere. Okay, so the physical was our investment of the struggle and the sacrifice. Okay, which was one half of the 360, 180. And now we're going into this crossover of the spiritual half, which is the other 180 degrees, which gives us the whole 360 degrees, okay? And that is where we are today, the great crossover, okay? And being in the age of Aquarius, being the final mastery, okay? Aquarius is about evolution, is about humanitarian. That's the I know sign. So you need to be in that I know. You need to be standing firm and strong in who you are, what you are, and what you are here to do. Your divine purpose, and I'm speaking this, you know, um, and know what you're here to contribute. Okay, to that 10 of hearts, that community energy, as a collective energy. Okay. Leo being a creative ruler. So she spoke of, like I said today, being that crossover, okay, crossing over to the spiritual, that other 180 degrees to complete the 360 degrees, okay. So this is the last cycle to cross over to the spiritual, okay, uh, spiritual half of it. And with that Leo and Aquarius energy, this is an abuse of power. I spoke about this before, to a new rulership, which is that of the humanitarian evolution. Okay. Now, she also spoke of the ancestors, which you know, that's where it's at. All right. And that's what we have to come back to. And we have to worship up under our own vine and fig tree. Release the traditions and customs of other folks that has nothing to do with us. Okay. Reason why our ancestors turned their backs on us. Okay. So she spoke of the the ancestors, which is the answers. Okay. The ancestors is the answers. Okay. They have the keys to our Akashic records. So, however, ancestors and ancient rulers passing the torch, okay, for us to step up as the new age rulers, okay, um, for a righteous rulership, which is very important about integrity. I spoke of that integrity, okay, morals, and also I spoke on before about um, values, raising your values to that of a higher value, a spiritual value. They come out of the physical, the materialistic, okay? And so, so stepping up as the new age rulers or righteous rulership and out of an abuse of power. She talked about the corrupt systems of the world, which was housing systems, the news, media, entertainment, pharmaceutical, and educational, legal, medical, political, all that, right? So she spoke of how they now have met. And see, this is people don't just people. This is why this is inevitable, because it's in the cosmos, not because we saying it. It's because it's in the cosmos. They know this. They study it. They took it from us, and they started studying it behind closed doors in secret. Okay, at the time of our birth, they know who we are because they keep that that what do you call it? Security bond, okay, called the birth certificate. All right, and this is why they know the date of our birth, the time of our birth, and everything, because they go and they study who we are, so we can know what we come here to do. Okay, so they met their 180 degrees in the mundane. Okay, in the physical. So now it's time for the polarity of that, the opposite of that, and the balance of that energy. Okay? So the balance of that is the spiritual half. Okay? And what that is, like I said, the fixed cross. Okay? Capricorn, cardinal cross. That's dealing with the royal energy. That's dealing with the activation of the new royal agenda. Okay? Royalty is the longest lineage of power. All right? Like I say, the Cancer, Queen Mother, Capricorn, the Princess, Aries, the Prince, Libra, the King, the royal lineage. Then the fixed cross, we have the Enforcers. Okay, that's the reversal energy, where we have that Aquarius and Leo, okay, and Taurus and Scorpio, where we're raising our values with Taurus and Scorpio to that of a spiritual one, transformation, and we're going from the mundane to the spiritual, where again that abusive power to humanitarian one. And then the closer, okay, is the mutable cross. Now that's the adaptation to this new royal rulership, okay, which is the Sagittarius and Virgo, and Sagittarius and Gemini, and then the Virgo and the Pisces. And so the cross roads today, where Sagittarius and Capricorn is at the peak, okay, and the highest peak is at 12 noon, okay. And something else you talked about too, about Capricorn being Cinderella and also the High Priestess, okay. Now I said we're in the temple of the High Priestess, okay, when I talk about the goddess of celestial alignment. So it's about aligning with the cosmos. That's what this energy is most definitely about. Okay? The daughter of high character and integrity. And this is why she have to most definitely always be, and when I say she, I'm just speaking energy, okay? Be in a high character and integrity. Okay? Order, because Saturn. Saturn is there, and now Saturn is always there. And always looking at the Capricorn, okay? Yeah, you with higher expectations. So the sender being carbon, El is a title of divinity, and then Allah is feminine, divine feminine energy. Okay, so we know that it's always there for us to be able to tap into, and Sagittarius being the symbol of Asar. Okay, so they must prove that they won't abuse their power. Okay, so last but not least on this note, so and I speak about this a lot as well. So this is why I had to take the time out to go over this and share this, because it's an alignment. So we, as the indigenous righteous rulers of the Americas, okay, Americas is the most ancient lands on this earth, as the Americans, being the true royal righteous rulers. So this is why it was important to go through that radical rebirth, that 5 frequency, and go through purging, releasing these religions that is not our culture, these customs and traditions, these man-made holidays, holly, okay, and tapping into our culture, our ancient ancestral customs and traditions and religion and spirituality. That's where we at. Okay. And step into your divinity, rise to your divinity, in order to cross over into that portal. Okay, and really walk in your royalty, in your divine purpose here on this, in this era of time that we're in right now. This is the cosmic shift here, and that's how we're going to experience true security and harmony. Point blank and period. Okay, so I don't know where this is going to take us, me, we, but I'm here for it. I'm open. Okay, I've already invoked the energy. Okay, consecrated the space. Okay, and the cards and shuffled them real good. But I am going to do a quick shuffle before I start pulling. All right, and we're just going to tap in and see. Okay, I'm going to do something a little bit different. Okay, ooh, look at that. Look at that. A bone nimble harvest. She's the number 43. What is that? That reduces down to a 7. What is the 7? That's about the divinity. That is exactly how you tap into your harvest. This is a time of celebration. Look at the sun behind her. This is a time of celebration. This is a time to be in the state of gratitude. Look at all this harvest around her. Okay. You got the heart chakra. You got the solar plexus. You got the root. You got the crown. And the third eye. If I'm not mistaken, I think she's in the temple of the high priestess. Let's see. Let me confirm that. Yes, she is. She's in the temple of the high priestess. Also the element of water. Wow, beautiful. And look at the desire behind that Ngame, number 8. Marie LaView, good juju, number 7, the root chakra. She's in a temple of ancestors. Okay? She's about ancestral inheritance. Ma'at, giving and receiving. Sacral chakra. The number 10 in Tarot is the Wheel of Fortune. And it reduces down to the 1, the magician. Okay. Also, Nana Buluku, goddess of seasons, the guardian, okay, of the threshold guardian. Brazen, Satara, okay. Solar plexus energy, okay. message do you have for us on this day, this winter solstice, in the day of the crossroads? What do you want to communicate to me, through me, to the community? Look at that. Look at that. So, so we have here, at the bottom, we got Yameya, spiritual awakening. Okay. High priestess, temple of, she's the element of, let me show you, because this is beautiful. She's in a temple of, she's in an element of water. Okay. The temple of the high priestesses. Okay. This is the primordial mother here. One of them. And I am receiving and radiating love is her declaration. Wow. Asasaya. This mother universe right there. She wanted to get it in here too. So here we got Cap energy. Mama Jumbo. Shine. The goddess of shine. The number 32. Reducing down to the 5. Okay. This is also the throat chakra. This is about using your voice. Okay. Using your heka. Okay. Speaking. All right. Speaking, connecting to your ancestors, okay? Connecting to Mother Universe, okay? Speaking things, attracting things to vibrate, okay? With divine consciousness. 32 reduces down to that 5, okay? See how she's firmly rooted, grounded in Mother Universe. The green, the blue, look at the goat, okay? Yeah. She didn't get to this. This is also giving me the star energy. The humanitarian. Okay. Cap, most definitely this is Capricorn energy. And she didn't get here. But it took hard work. See that go? It took hard work, discipline, structure, okay, to get here. And then brazen. And this fell in reverse, but this is just amplified in the oracle. It just means it's amplified. Being brave, using that internal power with the solar plexus here. 17 is the star. And also it reduces to 8, which is the strength card in Tarot. So that's what it took to be brazen, okay? And with this locomotive floating going across here floating in the air, that's the ancestors carrying you. That's your divine protection, okay? Movement. So now let's talk about it. Mama Jumbo, 32. Where is she? Goddess of Shine, Guinea-Bissau, Temple of Groups, Element of Bush. Goddess Mama Jumbo glitters as guardian of the lush green forests of Guinea-Bissau. If her name sounds familiar, it is because Mama Jumbo's name was misconstrued by colonizers and replaced with the term mumbo jumbo, meaning gibberish. Still, she shines. Her guidance. You were born to shine, be seen, be heard, be a movement. We need to know your name. We want to learn your dance. Embodiment. Daring to rise and shine starts with the courage to be seen and heard. Your story matters when someone needs to hear it. Fear of shining brightly keeps you in the shadows, hiding and shrinking. There is no way to claim your voice and avoid rejection, criticism, and judgment. But you are not for everybody. If everyone likes you, you are not really being you. Her declaration is, I am ready to be seen and heard, and this is the time for the royal ones to be seen and heard, and to shine, and to stand firmly and bravely and rooted in their rulership. Now, let's go to Satara, brazen, goddess of brazenness from Guyana, temple of warriors, element of fire. You see, you had to go through purging, okay? And that takes courage, that takes, that solar plexus energy. So Goddess Satara is the energy and spirit of Boston in Guyana, South America. Satara is brave, bold, brazen, and barefaced, casting a spell with her hips. Her guidance, step up, go for it. Partner with the divine to make brazen choices, and everything meant to diminish you will elevate you. All who mean you harm fall away. Your hurdles are illusions because you are plugged into the source. I'm going to say that again. Your hurdles are illusions because you are plugged into the source. Embodiment. Make the brazen decision. What would you dare to do if you knew you couldn't fall or fail? It is brazen to be unapologetically you. It is brazen to speak up for someone not in the room. It is brazen to choose a different spiritual path or career than your community. It is brazen to build your family your way. Okay? Goddess forced energy is brazen. And her declaration is, I am bold, brave, shameless, and brazen. Ashe. Very powerful. Very powerful. So, let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. The King of Swords. Okay? The King of Swords. The King of Spades. That's stepping up to rulership. Okay? With integrity, in truth. Okay? The Two of Swords. The Two of Spades. Uh-oh. Look at that. I'm going to take that one since it showed up. But also came out was the Two of Diamonds, the Jack of Clubs, and the Nine of Diamonds, which in total is the Two of Pentacles, the Jack of, the Knight of Wands, and the Nine of Pentacles. At the bottom here we have the Joker, the red Joker, which is the Magician energy. Okay, the One. Manifesting, attracting, vibrating, resonating with the frequency of the divine. Okay. So, the King of Spades, which is the King of Swords. This is rulership right here, energy. Okay. Stepping into your power. That's what time it is. That's what time it is. Great success in work through taking on responsibility, fulfillment of goals. The King of Spades is the final and most powerful card in the deck, representing both mastery of one's environment and one's self. Whenever this card appears, you can bet that you will experience good fortune and results. That's the harvest. It is especially good for legal matters and business, but can be applied to any area of life or success. It is truly the card of success in all things, but brings the most blessings to those who are ready and willing to take responsibility. Okay, that's what it's about. Accountability, responsibility, integrity, morals for their life and work, and who can take a leadership position in their work. Remember, this is a king we are talking about. And every king has a kingdom. Be prepared to take a leadership role and to live by your own wisdom when this potent card appears. Success is yours for the taking, but you have to stand up and claim it. So with Saturn, it's through Saturn is typically the most difficult time of the year. The presence of the King of Spades in this position this year promises that you will be able to overcome any difficulties that may arise, especially those relating to health or work. This powerful card also casts a favorable influence over your entire year, giving you better chances of success in every area of your life. For sure, your health will be good this year, mostly from taking matters into your own hands. This is an especially good influence for progress and success in your career through hard work, Saturn energy, Capricorn energy, and the willingness to take responsibility. That's also Saturn energy and also Ma'at energy. You can go far and receive some well-deserved recognition for your efforts. Be on the lookout for men of the spade suit, especially those who are older or who may be in the positions of authority and responsibility. These are likely to prove troublesome or burdensome in some way during this period. Okay, I would say that those are the king of spades and the king of swords. That's in reverse. Okay, mm-hmm. That one cause trouble. Okay, let's keep it moving. Get an Uno card. Cool. Look at that. Clean slate. That's the zero. That's the zero right there. Okay. That's the fool. Okay. Because it is time for the crossover. It is time for the crossover. Okay. And on that note, I'm going to take that. I'm going to take that. I'm going to take that. Yes. Mm-hmm. Look at that. And then we have a blue 3 at the bottom. But look at that. This is the reversal. This is the crossover. Okay. And it's led. This is divine order. Divine authority right there. Wow. That's what it is. It's an astrology card. I'm curious now. You got the Pluto in Sagittarius. Okay. This is expansion. Okay. Pluto is what? The Mars energy. Scorpio. So transformation. To expand yourself. Okay. Today's energy. Guys. Don't know where Scorpio wanted to come out. Yeah, Pluto in Aquarius. We actually in a Pluto in Aquarius until 2040 or somewhere like that. Then we got Mars and Capricorn right there at the bottom. So this is the crossover as well, from abuse of power to that of a to that of a humanitarian. That's what time it is. Okay. So with the tarot, look at the 3 of Pentacles at the bottom. Okay, Pentacles dealing with Earth. All right, the material. Okay, the 3s is dealing with community, teamwork, collaboration, and this is about coming together now. Okay,